Damn it. Got 4 lurkers, folks. Call me the smoke dog. The songs will tear some ass up. All right. Welcome, little lurkers. There's only a couple of us, but that's okay. You got the magic pipe going, you better stop. See, she's already starting with me. Why do you do this when I turn the computer on? Why do you do this, babies? Huh? Daddy loves you, and I know what you want, but we don't need to be doing this every day. Let me get her what she wants. This will shut her up for a few minutes. That's it. Good girl. She's got what she wanted. All right. I'm going to give some people some content here. One little girl in particular. I really got no dog in this fight, but I've been around long enough and seen enough to be able to point out a few things. So, hopefully, I'm going to start out by saying I hope Maxie's on the mend. I hope he's doing better. I seen something last night. I love that little dog. Bridget's little dog, Maxie. He's the cat's ass. But anyways, I hope he's doing better. Please, please, please. But for the longest, Bridget's been posting stuff, and for the longest time, and I kept my mouth shut. I didn't know quite who she was talking about. I had an idea, but I didn't quite know who she was talking about. Now I know who she's talking about. So let's talk about it. I've been around the block a few times, and I can read things pretty well at times. I'm pretty good read on stuff. Unfortunately, sometimes too good, and for bad things. I predicted G's death, and I was within a month of when I predicted he was going to die. Obviously, I didn't wish death on the man. I don't, I just, sometimes I know things. But anyways, that's kind of getting off track. I noticed a pattern, and I've noticed this for a while. What's up, Ricardo? How's it going, bro? Hope you're doing all right. Thanks for coming out. You're always showing up in my side chats. You're a good supporter, dude. Seriously. And I know I've bagged on you in the past, but I've walked some of that back. But you're a good supporter, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, actually, I'm doing really good. But I got to point this stuff out. It's Jake. Here's some content for you, Jake, so you can fucking whine and cry and snibble like the little bitch that you are. And you are a little bitch. Through and through, 100%. And it's not me white knighting for Bridget or anything like that, because I don't talk to Bridget behind the scenes. I post on her stuff. She posts on mine sometimes. We don't talk. There's nothing going on. I mean, it's just somebody that I watch. She watches me. I love her little dog. But I noticed with you, Jake, and it goes with other women too. The women that won't give you the time of day, you get real fucking angry with, dude. And you're vicious with them. Should I leave? I go to his stream too when I can. Hey, listen, brother, you can go wherever you want. It's a free world. You can watch whoever you want. You can agree. You can disagree. It's a free world. So you're more than welcome to stay. My advice to you is, if you're his pal or whatever, I would just kind of be careful what you say, because he'll be all over this, because he needs content anyway. But he'll be all over this. So I don't want you to get no heat. So just stay neutral or whatever do whatever you want to do, dude, honestly. But just, to keep the peace for you, I would stay neutral. But here's the deal, AJ. All these women that you, because as a guy, I can tell when another guy's crushing on somebody. Okay. And it's not just Bridget. Why are you so fucking concerned with what Larry does and your little girlfriend Cactus? Why are you concerned with Larry and what he does with his wife? Why do you care? But that's a whole other issue. We're not even going to talk about that right now. This is what we're going to talk. We're going to talk about you with this Bridget thing, because all you've been doing is attacking this girl for fucking months and months and months and months and months. Because when she posts the fucking the receipts, it's all right there in black and white. She just doesn't say who the fuck it is. But now I know who it is. Okay, You're sitting there now, you're currently trying to give her shit because she's saying, hey, listen, my dog's sick. If anybody'd like to help, whatever, whatever. Fuck you, dude. You sit there and beg for KFC. You beg for fucking fast food money, motherfucker. She's begging for a dog, and that dog's life is worth more than yours. That dog's life is worth more than yours. And truth be known, the last thing you need is KFC. You talk a big bunch of shit. You won't cam the fuck up. Everything on your channel is fake. Everything. From your screen, from your intro of someone else's desk or an AI desk or whatever, everything is fucking fake and you hide behind a camera. So if you're crushing on these women so fucking bad, because I've seen it with you, with Bridget, Rachella, it goes on and on and on. Okay? If you're so fucking hard up, and you're housebound, that's a given as well. If you're so hard up and you're so suave and debonair or whatever, turn the cam on. Do exactly what I'm doing. Show them how hot you are. Enough, dude. You're fucking whining and crying about what everybody else is doing. Stay in your lane. Worry about you and your kingdom. Seriously. Because it's to the point of being ridiculous. But now I remembered some Boyd stuff. I was thinking about some Boyd stuff before. This is off topic, but I was thinking about some Boyd stuff the other day. And I was thinking about Marky Boy. And back in the day in the Boyd, see, that's why it's like the Boy ended. But back in the day in the Boy, Mark would not have existed in the Boy. He would have been immediately booted the fuck out. And I'll tell you, and all the old timers know exactly what I'm saying is the truth. Because back in the day when you got on a panel, okay, you could not be on a panel with somebody that you had blocked. So if you didn't have them blocked and they were on a panel, if you went up on that panel where they were at and fucking blocked them while you were on the panel, it booted them off the panel. And if you were up on the panel and you had him blocked, he couldn't come up on the panel even if he had the link. And that's how the communities were controlled. So if you had enough people that had you blocked, you weren't paneling anywhere. And you definitely would not have been paneling anywhere. But back to Jake. Jake, now I got to ask you, what do are you jealous of Bridget's dog now? Because people like him more than you? What's the story there? Wog was like, he was at the beginning of the end, if you want to and that's loosely if you want to time it, because Wog came in and he was riding on Elvis's sack. Him, and then there was somebody else another money man. I can't think of his damn name now. Boyd would have allowed Mark around, just like Lindy allowed him. That's a Void statement. Nah, I don't think so. Because I know there was a lot of people running around back then that would not have taken kindly to Mark, and they would have had him on the blockety block. And that's the way it worked back then, like it or not. I got miffed with Lindy back in the day and threw her off a panel. She was on a panel. I went up there and blocked her, and it knocked her off. Lindy didn't let him in. If you want to talk about who let Mark in, talk to home base. A lot of people get pissed because I speak the truth, but it's still the truth. I'm you're pissed at me. I'm the messenger. I'm the reminder. Knock, knock, knock. Mark turned on G twice. My vape just died. Oh, listen, I'm not going to go into the whole Lindy thing as far as Mark's concerned, but I guarantee you, without a shadow of a doubt, Mark would have never been on her Christmas card list ever. So I'll just leave it at that. I'm not speaking for her, but I'm just telling you right now, Mark was not her cup of tea. She knew what was up with him from word go. She tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, which was a mistake, but hey, everybody makes mistakes. It's just crazy, the stuff with Jake and these women. It's like, dude, realistically, and it really goes for kind of anywhere, but he's out in New Zealand and he's thinking he's going to get all romantic with somebody in the United States. Dude, I doubt you got any money, honestly. And you're not going to get into a situation where you're just going to waltz out on here and somebody else is dying, da, 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 da. But see, first you got to make the connection first. First, you got to turn on that cam, brother. You got to turn on that cam. Shit, I remember when you were pulling screenshots of my lives that you were on me. You'll probably do it again here. I don't give a shit. When I go to the grocery store, people see me. It's not like I'm invisible, dumbass. Are you the invisible boy, Jake? And you get your panties all wadded up, and that's okay. I won't listen. Hi, babies. Oh, that's the pretty person. How's he doing, Bridget? You're welcome. I love Maxie. He's fucking kick-ass. I've gotten a lot of smiles from him, believe it or not. I smiled a lot because of it. I swear to God, he looks like a little meerkat. Yeah, the nails are tapping. I got to get her to PetSmart and get them clipped. I just haven't had time. I've been at my big job and the weather's been kind of shitty. I don't want to take her outside when it's all wet. So, and then we had the holidays and stuff like that. So, no, you got to go lay down. We're done with that. I don't care. Don't sass me. I don't care. Go park it. She doesn't listen. So how's Maxie, Bridget? Seriously, no. You got food, you got water. I just gave you something. One more, that's it. You see what I deal with? All right. That's it. Is he getting back to his normal self yet? I'm going to tell on this one. This one will wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning. No. Go lay down. Go to bed. Get over there and go to bed. You're going in the wrong direction. Go. Where's your toy? Where's the ball? I'll be right back. I think she wants to go out again. You need to be babying that dog. I'll be right back. What? I gotta get my shoes on. You're just out, Missy. Please pass it on. All right. Taking him to a park right now so I can use my brother's legs to try to walk him. There you go. Yeah, who cares? Yeah, that's the other thing too. Who cares who walks Maxie? Yeah, well, listen, I'm not going to get into all that nonsense. I'll respond to your comment and just say, yeah, that pissed her off pretty good. Yeah. But anyways, enough, Jake. Move to a dating site or something like that. Quit crushing on these girls because like I was getting into, you're not going to come over here from New Zealand and start a life with some girl over here. It's just not going to happen. Especially the mess that you're in. So, and have no illusions. You're in a mess because you don't have the webcam on. But no, as far as the dog goes, on a unrelated topic, I said to myself, I said, you should just rent a house. So I think I might rent a house. I'm going to look into it. with that rant about Jake, that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't even know about anything that's going on. The clip channels haven't really been putting anything out that I've been noticing. So I guess everybody's getting along. I doubt it. What's going on? You need a bigger house? I don't know. It's not a point of I need a bigger house. I just figured if I rented a nice house and somewhere I could get a house with a yard for the dog. I'm cozy where I'm at. I don't need nothing bigger. I'm totally good. If I could find a nice place, then yeah, maybe I would just do it, but I don't know. With the tiny house thing, see, that's the thing. The way to go with that, if you got the money and if you got somebody with legs that can do it for you, it's real easy to do. You buy a enclosed trailer, just buy a trailer and insulate it and finish it on the inside yourself. And then with that solar shit that I was telling you about, that goes right in hand. I've been doing research because I bought that new generator, and the newer panels now, they're better. I can't think of what they're called, but they're better panels. They're like 25% better than what was back at, but they're better panels. I asked my son if I could park one in his driveway. You can do it, no problem. When I was in the van, I mean, it's still in there, but I had 5 gallons of running water, with a pump. It was USB rechargeable. I had to recharge it like maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks. And then my refrigerator's still out there. I've got a 12-volt 14 liter, I think it is, refrigerator out there. And I mean, to the point I can freeze shit. And I can run all that off my solar generator. But that's the way to go. You just get an enclosed trailer and you do that. And then for heat, you just get a diesel heater. Those are cheap too. You can get those for a couple $100. And those things are real good. That's the way to go. You don't get the moisture like you get with propane. But you buy an enclosed trailer, you put whatever windows in it you want, and then you insulate it and finish the inside however you want. Build it up however you want. If I was going to continue on with the lifestyle, that's probably what I would do. Find a place to put it, build an enclosed trailer. Yes, off-grid is the way to go. My camper is completely self-sufficient inside water. You could easily store and replace. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I'm in an apartment, but I've got 2 solar generators. I got a solar panel. If power went out, I can take the refrigerator out of my van, put it in here and run it off my solar generator, store my panel outside. I'd love to do it in Maine or New Hampshire. It's easy to do. All you got to do is get a trailer. Just make sure you insulate it real good. Get a trailer, build it out. If you got a place to put the trailer, all you got to do is buy the trailer and then build it out over time. You don't have to build it all out right away. If you got a driveway where you can tuck a trailer, buy a trailer and build yourself a little house. And you can get a trailer as big as you want. You don't have to get a real big one if you don't want to. Go on Facebook Marketplace, look there. Just type in cargo trailer. If you want one of the ones that are pointed, the nose is pointed or whatever, you can get that too. believe it or not, that's what Boyd originally was an RV like prepper channel with some trainings mixed in. Yeah, so my son and ex-husband can do the build. There you go. I can't even think. Oh, look up Bob Wells on YouTube. He shows off. Tons of people have done vans, they've done cars, they've done trailers, they've done everything. But Bob Wells is like the king of all this stuff. A buddy of mine's in where is it? Oh, Quartzsite, Arizona. That's where he's at right now. The back of my van right now is empty except for my refrigerator and my I got a 5-gallon water bottle back there with a pump on it. That's the only thing that's in there. But if need be, I could load up and be in the van in an hour and be gone. You know, obviously I'd have to come back and deal with my stuff, but Hondo, the good old days of trolling elbow with Sly Tiger in the golden age of Boyd. Hello, Boris. What's happening, Hondo? Well, the Boyd trolls were vicious. Yeah, he was fun to troll. I think I might have a clip somewhere where he had his emergency roundtable meeting when I scared him. In good shape, sir. Hope you've been well, Boris. Well, I've had my days, but doing fantastic right now. Okay, Boris, thank you again for checking on Maxie. I appreciate it. I'm going to go sit with him in his favorite park. All right. Well, you just make sure to cuddle him and keep him warm. I hope he gets better. I like that little guy. I'm going to give her a smack. Well, she had to go outside, and I just had her outside. But she didn't want to go. So, okay. She makes me take her out again. After I get out of here, what's going to end up happening? I'm going to go over on the couch. I'm going to take her vest off of her because she's got a vest. She's a service dog. You know, I heard some wingnut. I don't want to mention his channel and give him any attention or anything like that, but some wingnut rant and raving about service animals, saying, "Oh, you don't have paperwork on that dog, and that type of dog can't be a service animal." And blah blah blah. It's like, dude, get this stick out of your ass. Good old days of Boyd when the Goofy did crackhead parodies. Yeah, I see. The thing of it is I've got the equipment. I've got the, kind of got the time if I wanted it, and I know how to do it. I could start parodying these people, but honestly, I don't know if I want to invest that type of time because it takes time to pull clips and then sit and edit it and lay music under it or other shit or whatever. I've thought about it. But if you just go to my band page, but Luna came back. I don't know what happened to her, but she came back. Where's Dory been? Maybe him and Narsa completely bailed. You should, Boris, bring dice above you, boy fuckery, like old time. I wish the boy trolls were still around. That would help those guys out a lot. Drury is dead. He passed away. Has that been confirmed? You can be the new millionaire, Mike. Yeah, okay. A lot of it. Too many people know me. I couldn't pull that off. But I could pull a bunch of money out of my pocket right now and laugh at Mark. Maybe he did. I heard someone say it on our chat a few months ago. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. I've mocked the shit out of Jory, though. But I'm sorry to hear that he died. Riley the roofer. I know Jeff's still around somewhere. I got Zoom. If Jeff would come around, I would have him up. I'm just not on Zoom because people don't want a panel, so. I should do some reaction videos. Oh, that's nice. Thanks for stopping by, Daria. I should do some reaction videos sometime. But anyways, unless there's any questions, I'm going to wrap it up. Play a little bit of Team Fortress 2. So I got to get my gaming on. I've been thinking about going on Twitch as a gamer. I wonder if Mr. X is still around waiting on Elbow, or maybe he got a new Cleopatra. Maybe. For any of you guys that game, Team Fortress is cool. It's free. It's free to play. It's 12 on 12. Vicious combat. I just built a new gaming PC, Boris. I'm on my laptop right now, but I got a PC over there too. But it's free. It's free to play on Steam, and it's 12 on 12. You got rocket launchers, grenade launchers, flamethrowers, mini guns, snipers, spies, medics, engineers that build shit. You got everything. And it's 12 on 12. You got all different game modes, but in one game mode, your objective is to push this cart along a rail track to the other end of the board, and their objective is to stop you, and it's a timed event. I hear Team Fortress was dope. I'll have to check it out. I'm on Team PUBG Leagues. It's cool, dude. It's cool. When I get out of here, I'm gonna be playing it. See you around. I would love to play with the amount of wheels. That won't let me too often. You got a link to check it out. Just look up Team Fortress 2 on YouTube and look at the videos, and you'll find the links there. It's on a gaming platform called Steam, and it's free. Steam is free, but it's real cool. But check it out. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here and go warring on Team Fortress 2. So thanks for coming out, Jake. Don't whine too much. I don't give a shit what you say, dude. Seriously, but it's my platform. I can say what I want. You're worried about everybody else, so just go lay down. 2, like the number 2. Team Fortress 2. But all right, guys, take it easy.